Morning, Ebony from Magnetic Business Development. This morning I want to do a post about marketing materials and how important it is to keep these up to date and representative of where your organisation is currently and where your organisation is heading. I go and visit a lot of companies and I'll be sitting in their waiting room or in their reception area, and one of the first things I'll do is sort of start looking at the magazines and the marketing literature that is on their coffee table, looking at some of the things that are on their walls, and I digest all of that, and it gives me a good impression of that organisation and how they're wanting to present themselves to anyone who comes into contact with them. So then when you look at someone's coffee table and they've got a brochure that's perhaps 10 years old, and you can pretty much see that it's 10 years old and hasn't evolved with the organisation. The offices could be very swanky, but actually the marketing material has stayed a decade older. It just is so important to actually make sure that all of your marketing materials are moving forward with your organisation, are changing with your proposition. So very often a company 10 years ago were positioning themselves in a different way, and then now they're actually looking at targeting slightly different target audience. They are maybe gone up a level in where they're positioning themselves and where they're pitching themselves, and so they're going after a different calibre of customer, and so therefore their marketing material really needs to reflect that shift in the way that they are heading and where they're going with their organisation. And so to ensure that your marketing material is effective and it is where presenting your organisation as it needs to be, you really need to take stock of all of your marketing items, get them out on the table, look at all your printed material, and then really consider, do we need that? Is this doing anything for us? What stuff are we taking with us to our exhibitions? What are we giving out? And bearing in mind that anything you give to anybody when you're at an exhibition, it is a representation of your organisation, and so it's important to get that right and to make sure it's sharp and fully representative of where you are today, and not just pages and pages of text again, because as I said yesterday with the websites, people just don't read pages and pages of text. You need to be very concise about what it is that you're offering and be very clear in your marketing communications. Anyway, have a fantastic day. Cheers, bye.